head to the south. Show you that it is not even close to level.
Oh, jeez. Oh. That's Orange, everybody. Stray cat. We're helping the boy out. He's beat up. He needs some care. We're taking care of him. Enjoy your meal. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing well. I've been, well, it's the usual, just hustling. Today we have, well, something that's well needed, and some of you guys probably will get some satisfaction out of it. I know I will get a whole hell of a lot of satisfaction out of it. This whole area here is pretty chaotic. I mean, there is stuff everywhere, and I mean everywhere. So I really want to go ahead and just clean this up as much as I can, and I know it's going to be kind of difficult because, well, I really don't have that much storage. The lighting is kind of crap in here, but I do have a couple solutions for that. We're gonna go ahead and kind of revamp this garage now that I have AC in here, and it's gonna be a comfortable place to work because, guys, it was pretty unbearable in here.
Let's take a look at it again. That was no.
I'd like to see more angle matching weighted positives.
That's a huge deficit.
Big shout out to Stacked for the Nabori flag. If you guys need any imported parts, go ahead and hit him up, man. Stacked.co.jp. That's it. So this is it, man. I mean, by no means am I done. By no means am I done. There's still a whole bunch more that I feel like that needs to be completed. But it's better, right? It's definitely more manageable, a lot better to look at, a lot easier to walk around. So walking over to the GTR itself, I'm actually working on that side. So my next step for this whole build, oh, I also got a little foam mat so I can take my shoes off and just, that's nice. So you guys may have seen we were working on getting all the wheel well all just stripped down, back to bare metal, clean it up, and all that stuff. However, that got boring. I got fed up with that, so I wanted to kind of change it up a little bit. So back to drilling spot welds. Not that it's that much more enjoyable. I don't know if it is at all. At least just kind of, you know, just to switch it up. So I'm gonna go ahead and start removing the frame rails, just like I did on the driver's side, almost to the passenger, right-hand drive. So you guys can kind of maybe see. I mean, we've gone over the state of these frame rails quite a few times already, and obviously have seen much better days. So we're gonna go ahead and completely restore them inside and out. So, can anyone tell me the purpose of these? These are metal, I guess, just caps, just RTV, dude, over these holes. I mean, what would you need to service in here? I mean, there's no way you can service the frame rail just by, there's a rock in here somehow. What's this? Ooh. Rock? No, rust. No. What is this? But yeah, they just RTV these holes. And there's another one back here in between the frame rails. So if anyone knows, I would love to know. It just seems strange. Whoops. It's okay. Never said I was perfect, right? They can sure bet. Now, when it goes back in, it will be. I mean, clearly it needs a bit of work. So, obviously, floor, major issue, but unlike the other side that holds the transmission mount actual mounting position in the frame rail, this one does not. It's actually inboard a bit. It's offset a little bit. So now I'm gonna, before I put all this stuff back together, I'm actually gonna remove the actual bracket here, this whole inner support structure here, and then kind of all put it back together. Do I really need to take this lower one off? I really don't know. There's a little bit of surface rust underneath here in the seam, so I'm probably gonna do it. Just why not? I'm in here, I'm doing it, I might as well. So, but clearly, yeah, we got a bit of work to do. Sorry, the lighting, I'm still working on it. And then in here, you guys can see, also not looking the best. So, we got some work to do. You know, I'll often get people asking me how much it would be to fix rust, and they'll just send me a picture of the rust from the outside. I don't think people will understand. Rust is always worse in the areas that you cannot see it. Point in case. Look at this. So the floor, the actual floor itself of the car, most of it, not even bad at all. There's really hardly any on the floor itself, but somehow in between here, in the frame rail gap, there's a bunch of it. and you can't see that unless you take the actual piece off, right? So without taking it off, putting in the work, you would never, I mean, obviously you can kind of sense, you can tell with just by seeing kind of on the surface and the edges some rust, you can tell that some hiding in there, but to actually see it, to know the extent, you always have to dive in. You can only tell so much from just looking at the surface. If you see rust on your car and it's showing on the outside, it always starts on the inside. It goes inside out, right? So it's always worse on the inside than what you see on the outside. So just keep that in mind. I mean, it kind of makes sense, so. I'm gonna start cleaning all this up. Whew, let's get to it. Nope, not gonna be cleaning that up. I'm actually gonna be going ahead and starting to remove these transmission brackets, and then I'll decide. I'm probably gonna take the other one off too, but I'm gonna get to this one. I got a final spot weld, see where they're hiding. Get it off. Shouldn't be too bad. It should be pretty easy. Maybe 8 to 10 spot welds, maybe even less. So let's get to it.
But that's not what they really wanted. There's time to celebrate some.
All right, there we have it. Got all my pieces laid out, everything that I removed. Now next step, basically just to go ahead and sandblast everything, clean up the floor, repair the floor, and continue to move along the front. We still got to do all this stuff up there, but that's to come. Nice that we got all this cleaned. Well, we'll get all this cleaned up. Not too much. Kind of a strange place for rust to build. Still have to go ahead and remove the actual transmission mount bracket that's spot welded on the inside of this piece there. But we'll go ahead and do that at the moment. While the GoPro is charging, I was actually, you might be able to tell, cleaning up that whole portion of the floor, just hitting it with a 36 grit wheel on my little die grinder. Getting it cleaned up, coming along pretty well, and making progress. Gonna go ahead and clean up the rest of the floor up here as well, get all the rest of this undercoating off. Sorry about the AC fan and stuff like that, but the noise a little bit. Sorry about the AC fan, it's a little noisy. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do the same over here. You guys can kind of see the transformation already, and I'm gonna go ahead and hit that spot with the rust conditioner, the metal prep, and we'll be good to go ahead and let that cure up for a day and toss some primer on it. And from there, hopefully the next few days, I'm hoping this weekend I can go ahead and get everything back on the car. It's a lot of work to do. I don't know. We'll try. So I would like to just kind of roll through this as quickly as possible. It's definitely going much smoother and much quicker than the other side, than this side that I've already done. And I'm happy about that, that's for sure. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue, and next video you guys will see will probably consist of cleaning up the rest of the floor, some primer, some stuff here, maybe popping stuff back on. So appreciate y'all watching.
Thank you.